The intro.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to kick us off?
Hello, folks.
Hello, everyone. I'm Julian.
And I'm Miles. And this is the first ever podcast hosted by a 7-year-old and a 25-year-old.
Correct. And the name of the podcast is
Gems
with
with
Miles and
Julian.
Julian. Welcome to Gems with Miles and Julian. I'm Julian.
And I'm Miles, who gets the sillies on almost every podcast episode.
Did you bike here this morning?
Yeah, the bike's all the way over there.
Do you have training wheels on?
Nope. I never even did training wheels.
Really?
I just used the balance bike, and then I went to normal bike.
Wow. You know, I don't really think I use training wheels, and now I bike literally everywhere. I bike every single day of my life.
Every single day? Have you biked today?
No, I did not bike today, but I will. Trust me. Today we're filming in the morning because there's no school today, right, Miles?
Yep.
Why?
Eid.
Yeah, Eid, national holiday.
Eid.
Uh-oh.
Got the sillies back.
They're back?
Yep.
Miles, let's talk about the sillies for a second. I'm kind of interested in them. So they're a new thing, right?
It's kind of like my brain saying don't do the sillies, but my body controls myself, so...
Yeah.
And my body is the one who's making me do the sillies.
So you're just at the beck and call of the sillies right now. The sillies are in control.
Ooh, and sometimes I need a breather from them.
Yeah. Man, I get it. Sometimes I used to get so silly, I didn't even know what to do with myself.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I used to get so silly. Oh, see? Just like that. And if you're listening, Miles is on his head right now, shaking his feet in the air like a little critter, like a cricket or like a bug.
And usually, the first time I got the sillies, I flipped upside down before Julian even blinked. And Julian, looked away. I was upside down.
You know, this might be the first ever podcast hosted by an upside down person. So what's it like over there?
It looks like you guys are actually right side up, but I'm the one upside down. That's how my body controls myself, where I know I'm upside down, but now it kind of looks like you are upside down and I'm not.
You know what's weird to me about being upside down? I think it's confusing that the image flips. Like, for me, it feels like you should flip and things should stay right side up, you know?
Yeah.
How long do you think you could stay upside down before things got uncomfortable?
A pretty long time.
Yeah?
Things can be uncomfortable.
Should I join you?
Probably
Right.
nope.
Oh, not? No, sorry. No, let me join you. If we're going to be upside down, let's be upside down. You get upside down. Don't stop now. I don't know how to do it. I'm too big.
I think it's just because I'm doing a somersault.
I can't do it. Maybe for the best. Do you think we'll be friends when you're a grown-up?
That's a hard decision to make.
I know. There's a lot that goes into it. Miles, do you feel like we're more like friends or like coworkers? Like, what's our...
Friends and coworkers.
Friends and coworkers, yeah. So, Miles, should we get into... Oh, sorry, silly break. Your silliness is beautiful.
Well, I've got this idea from my favorite Minecraft player named Farzi.
Tell me.
Sometimes in the middle of his episodes when he gets tired, he does a disco break.
So maybe moving is a good thing to do.
Yeah, like silly breaks.
If you ever need a silly break, you go, permission for silly break, and I'll say granted. Should we practice?
Permission for silly break.
Granted.
Okay, time for an upside down somersault.
Woo! I can't do it. Permission to return to podcast?
Yep.
Okay. What do you think is at the bottom of the ocean?
Mostly sea pickles. I think I knew that. And sand in volcanoes.
Who told you this?
I think I learned it from a book.
Are you smart, do you think?
Yes.
Do you think I'm smart?
Probably.
But you're not
Yes.
sure? You're not sure?
I'm not sure because I don't know everything about you.
Would you ask me a question?
We've been friends since 4 years ago.
I know. What do you want to know about me? I'm
Wait,
an
I
open
meant
book.
3 years ago.
3 years ago. I'm an open book, Miles. Ask me anything.
Wait, I actually meant
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
Miles, what do you not know about me? Ask me a question.
How was it like when you were younger?
Like, what was I like, or
How was it like for you?
oh,
Did you go to a question? Did you go to a good school?
I went to PS321 where you used to go. I had a lot of friends at school, but also I had a hard time sometimes. Kids were mean. Yeah.
I remember one thing from Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Tell me.
Okay, wait, one thing. Boing!
Oh, boing was fun.
For
Wait.
like a random point of the podcast, I jumped up into the air.
That was crazy.
Just explaining. Sometimes in the middle of the podcast, I gotta like, boing, or I jump up into the air super duper high.
Do you think adults should be more silly?
I think adults should be more strict and more silly.
Why more strict?
Cause what about your safety? Safety is one thing.
What are the 3 most important things?
Being, safety,
Okay.
healthiness,
Okay.
and sleep.
Okay. What if there was a 4th and a 5th?
The fourth one is less sugar, more healthy.
Okay.
What I think I gave away one of my questions.
And what's the last most important thing in life?
The last most important thing in life is having fun, but safe fun.
Yeah.
And being kind. That's the 6th.
All right, folks, we're going to do a quick ad break. None of these are sponsored, but these are things
Did you do an ad break?
I'll also do an ad break, but these are things that Miles and I genuinely believe that you should check out. Miles, take it away whenever you're ready.
Desk chair is yours.
Stop! All right, what's yours?
Home's jewelry. I think it's the best jewelry you can get. Just telling everybody, it's my grandma's jewelry.
What's so great about it?
Because it's my grandma's jewelry. That's why I like it so much.
What kinds of stuff does she make?
She doesn't make it. She's the one who sells it and tells everybody.
Oh, really? How can you find her work? Where is it?
Check out Home's Jewelry on Instagram. Or you could just go to the Diamond District in Manhattan to find any jewelry.
Does she work in the Diamond District? She goes to the Diamond District. Have you been to the
buy
Diamond
diamonds.
District?
Yep.
Wow. What'd you think?
I did find a red diamond, but a really bad one.
My ad is this. Have you ever had do you excuse me? Do you work from home and you're just sitting in a chair that's a plastic or a wood chair and it's uncomfortable? Oh my gosh.
Desk chair over there.
Get a desk chair. I have had not a desk chair for 2 years, and then my butt was hurting. My back
That desk
was
chair.
hurting. So I got a desk chair. I don't care which one you get. This is not a specific desk chair ad. This is just to get a chair that is more comfortable. I spent $150. Not nothing, but not like some desk chairs are like $1,000. I would never spend.
$1,000. I could buy over 5 of them.
Desk chairs, you're sitting at that thing all day long. So might as well be comfortable. Get a desk chair. Have a good day. That's my ad.
So now we're going to do some life-changing discoveries. I made a tower out of paper, index cards, rubber bands, paper clips, tape to support an atlas book, and it supported it.
Really?
Yep, it's because we had to make like circles in the index cards. We only really used the rubber bands in index cards
How was this a life-changing experience?
because I never even saw an atlas, and it's pretty heavy actually.
What's an atlas?
A very heavy book to learn from, I think.
Yeah. I mean, yes, yes, and yes. What does your atlas teach you?
I didn't know that was at school.
Oh, okay.
So, and that was a part of Family Friday.
Family Friday. What's this? Family can come in on Friday? Were you there?
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Yep. But only for the first period.
Really? And then
Yep.
back
and
to
then
normal?
They left.
Yeah. My life-changing discovery is actually so cool, and I kind of can't believe it. I already told your mom about it, but there's a website. Okay, wait, let me start over. Back in the 1940s, do you know about that time?
Not a lot.
It's like almost 100 years ago.
Almost 100 years ago, correct.
There was a president named Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy, what about?
What about? Yes. And he hired a bunch of photographers to go around all of New York City, every borough, and take a picture of every single house, every single apartment.
Every single what apartment?
Every single one. And
Every single one except underground ones.
no underground apartments were photographed. But you can go on this website now and you can look at any apartment in New York City, what it looked like in the 40s. And my apartment looks exactly the same. Isn't that cool?
Wait, what?
That's mine. It blew my mind to see what the city looked like that long ago. And I was shocked by how similar it looked. But also there were like horse-drawn carriages and like...
Did your house look exactly the same or a little bit different?
It looks almost exactly the same. There's little differences, but it's mostly the same.
What was the little difference?
There's like, there's like a gate in front of my building.
Yeah.
There wasn't that. But aside from that, it's like the same on the
Oh,
front.
I know what's different. Was there a
What?
security camera?
Well, yeah, of course. Things like that. There didn't used to be that. All right, Miles. Anything you want to say before we take a little break?
No.
All right.
Nothing else.
Good stuff. You want to scooch crisscross applesauce? Oh, yeah. Do you guys do crisscross applesauce in the UK?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
What's crisscross applesauce?
This is crisscross applesauce.
Oh,
This is crisscross.
cross-legged.
You
Is
call
that-
it cross-legged?
Cross-legged, yeah. Crisscross applesauce. That's more syllables.
Yeah, but like
That's so hard to say.
Crisscross applesauce.
cross-legged. Yeah.
Cross-legged.
Cross-legged.
But don't you want to evoke applesauce as often as possible?
What's applesauce?
What?
I don't know anything. I don't know what applesauce is.
Do you want to explain what applesauce is?
Tell me what applesauce is.
Applesauce is my favorite. Is one of my top favorite foods.
It's a food?
You could.
I'm sorry.
I think it's a soup or a drink. I do not know which one it is.
What do you
Applesauce is like the opposite of yogurt.
eat? Yogurt?
It's apple yogurt, but in kind of like crumbs.
What? Applesauce?
You're just saying anything.
Have you heard of Mott's?
No.
Okay, Pink, I'm sorry. Let me start over.
Please.
I don't want you to feel in the dark on this.
No,
Applesauce is like,
Have applesauce.
it's like cooked down apples and then you blend
Oh,
it
like
and
a
then it's a
apple
sauce.
puree?
Yeah, apple puree.
We got there in the end. Didn't we? Puree.
Puree.
Period.
So, welcome to Gems with Miles and
Thank
Julian.
you.
You want to say welcome?
Welcome.
We are here with,
Thanks for being on this podcast.
Oh, thank you for having me on this podcast.
we're honored to have you.
Yes, thank you.
We're here with Pink Pantheress, and we're celebrating your new mixtape, which is out May 9th, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that has been so many disgusting places.
Yeah. Really?
Just children's hands.
Right. Thank you very much for having me. That's very. Wait, remind me of your name?
Miles.
Miles.
Julian.
Julian and Miles. Amazing.
Pleasure.
I'm Vicky. Oh, okay.
Okay.
My name's Vicky.
Vicky,
my
nice
real
to meet
name. Yes.
So, yeah, you're here, you're celebrating and shouting out your new mixtape. What is it? Tell us about it.
So it is out now. It's very dance. It's very, it's like a nice electronic vibe. I don't know what you listen to, but
Is it good for 7-year-olds?
no. Maybe no. There are some songs that for sure Miles would enjoy or could enjoy.
Do you like electronic dance, kind of?
What's electronic dance?
Exactly. No. I mean, it's one of those ones where I feel like it could go one way or another.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, who knows? For you, I don't know. Maybe you might.
I love your music. I'm
really?
excited for the new music.
Oh, well
I'm genuinely a fan.
Well, then I
yeah.
feel like you might like this because it's a bit more.
It's the same
jumpy.
but more.
Yeah, it's a bit more pop. But I don't know.
Wait, talking about pop, sometimes I do this. Pop.
Exactly. So cute.
It'll make you pop out of your
Of
seat.
my seat.
Yeah. So, Vicky, we want to talk to you today about
Food and adventures.
food and adventures.
My great
Do you want to ask the first question or should I?
Me.
Okay.
What's the best adventure you've ever had that does not include mountains?
The disclaimer of the mountains is very easy for me. I've never ever done anything that involves mountains in my life. What do you guys do? Mountain climbing?
I ski on mountains.
You ski?
I hike on mountains.
You've skied before.
I
Both of you?
ski and hike.
I've never
ski?
skied.
I hiked on the same mountain that I skied on.
No, I've never touched a ski in my life.
Wait, what?
I'm African. Like, I'm actually African.
Not a lot of snow.
Not a lot of snow, but that's just not something
Probably
that
no snow.
we... Huh?
Probably no snow.
No, there's no snow, but also I
Well,
feel
like when you come up to here, you probably would see a lot. of
snow. There is a lot of snow here, but regardless of the snow, it's actually I'm not very fit and healthy, I wouldn't say. Like, I'm not very fit. I don't climb. I don't walk a lot. You probably have more stamina than me. You can probably run faster than me.
Are you a fast runner?
I think so.
Yes.
The studies
The results came back.
Yeah.
I'd say for me, the biggest adventure I've been on.
Tissue.
Actually, this is a good one. So, actually, it was with my friend over here, Ed. We went to an escape room once.
Oh.
I do
you
those.
know what that is?
What?
An escape room? No, you don't know what that is, huh?
What is it?
It's where it's like you pay to go inside a literal room, and then you pay to to solve puzzles and leave the room. Literally.
So, Miles, they lock you in a room and they throw away the key.
Yeah.
But the key is hidden in the room if you can solve puzzles and find clues.
Yeah.
Should we do one?
You do one.
And
That actually might be a good idea for me.
there's one, right?
Because I'm training to be a detective.
Oh.
Or I could bring a magnifying glass or binoculars.
Sherlock Holmes. Do you know who that is?
Who?
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes. No, you need to get into him. If you want to be a detective.
You've never heard of Sherlock Holmes, Miles? Oh, we got to get you into him. He's the biggest detective of all time.
Of all time. Wow, you really want to be a detective? That's so fun. Actually, that was kind of my dream too. That's kind of why I really enjoy escape rooms, because it's like solving crimes without the
Danger.
and without the danger. Let's end it there.
What kinds of detective work do you want to do, Miles?
Find lost things
Find lost things.
and find things out that people had never discovered.
That's really cute.
I want to be. I feel like I'm not that. I had a spy kit when I was a kid. Let me be honest about this. I had this disgusting like leather bag that I found, and I filled it with spy related things. Like, I think there were some spy potions, which I think spies need more potions.
Yes.
And I had like a knife, and I would just like bring my leather satchel around doing spy things.
What was the knife for? Yeah.
Protection?
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Or
good.
to like pick or to like, you know.
Yeah.
pick a
No,
lock.
I think that's valid. Or a paperclip could be good for that too. Something a bit safer. But anyway, no. But anyway, right, to finish this adventure off, basically we went to an escape room, and it was how you guys pronounce it, Minotaur, but we say Minotaur.
Okay.
And it was like Minotaur themed. There was this guy dressed up as a giant Minotaur who was chasing us around, and they were allowed to touch you, so he was picking us up and, well, not me. He picked my friend up and threw him against the wall. Wouldn't recommend that one,
You
especially.
okay?
Yeah.
I did a zombie escape room when I was in high school.
How was it?
Like, so fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
This episode is brought to you by the concept of an escape room.
Yeah.
Check it out. All right, Miles, do you want to ask the next question?
I have a question for you that is not on my list. What threw people around?
What threw people around in the escape room?
Yep.
A human, but dressed as a Minotaur.
Do you know what a
That one's-
Minotaur is?
No.
It's a beast.
It's a beast. It's half man, half buffalo. Bison. Bull.
Did you make that up?
Yeah, bull.
It is a bull, yeah. It is
It should be bison.
Yeah, it should be a bison. Yeah,
It's pretty scary.
it was a 6-foot man.
Yeah.
Let's show a picture.
It might scare him.
They do not look scary.
Oh gosh, you're brave.
Girl. It was a 6-foot man dressed as a Minotaur.
Are you afraid of any monsters?
The only monster I'm afraid of is probably any bug monster.
A bug monster? Do you know about Mothman?
Yeah.
You do?
No.
You don't know about Mothman? Or I don't. I don't know about Mothman. Is that a thing? Like you made it up?
Mothman? No, he's real. Well, I don't want to create any fears today. Some people think he's real, and he's a big Mothman. But he lives up far up north, not in Canada. He's not an American monster.
Mm-mm.
Are you a bug girl?
Like, do I enjoy bugs?
Yeah.
No. If you ever I'm half Kenyan, okay? Just some context for you there. And when I go there, I mean, last time I was very young, but when I used to go there, I would stay on a farm, and there were loads of animals, and there was a lot of mud. But that was like the closest I ever came to nature. When I go back to like my roots, I can really get down and dirty.
But on the day-to-day, no.
But when you're in a city, I'm not like, what? What nature's like, you know,
The most
rats.
nature you ever find here is, I think, in Central Park or Prospect Park.
Probably,
You a
yeah.
mud guy? You like mud? You splash around in that?
No,
Me neither.
Perfect. Great.
I don't like being dirty.
I'm
Yeah.
more of a gem guy.
Gem? Like jewelry? Oh, really? That's so...
Do you have a tooth gem?
I do. I've got a tooth gem. Have you ever seen one of these?
No,
Yeah.
A lot of people have them. I think I should get a ton.
I think they look good on everyone.
Miles, you should get a tooth gem.
Not yet though. Wait for those teeth to
Yeah.
those adult teeth to come
I
through.
already got 2 bottom growing teeth.
Let's see.
Ooh. Wait, what?
Hey. I didn't, before you got here, we did like a pre-segment. I didn't ask you my question because we got distracted, but my question was, can I see your best, don't bite your
I
socks.
do that sometimes.
Can I see your best smile?
That-
Can I see your best smile?
I'm doing it.
You want to see mine?
That's it. Yeah. Wait, can you do that again?
Oh, I don't know if that's the best.
You know, like it looks like Pennywise.
Yeah, that's like scary clown. Do you want to ask question 2? What was your most recent adventure that you've been on?
I didn't even hear anything you said.
Oh, I was just saying what it says.
What was your most recent adventure that you've been on?
The most recent adventure. Mm-hmm.
What does adventure mean to you?
Anything that makes me sweat.
Or you get lost somewhere on purpose, and you're in a whole new space that you've never been in.
Have you ever been on any adventures?
In the park, I've been on so many adventures, but the most adventures I've been on is go to another mountain skiing with my BFF, who skis on that mountain.
I've been on adventures. Just saying.
How many adventures have you been on?
No. I want to know.
It's a lot of focusing on your adventures.
No, I
just
want to
also-
talk about yours because I want to know what
Well, you're not going to like this.
I might like it.
You might. My big adventures, the 2 big adventures I've been on, is I've done 3-week solo hikes by myself.
Oh my goodness, you must be like a beast, a minotaur.
I was a Minotaur. I hurt myself both times and had to stop.
How long were these hikes, or
3
how?
weeks.
No, sorry, not
How
true.
far?
No, it's or like how?
Like 40 kilometers a day.
No. And where would you sleep, in a tent?
No, I did it across the northern Spain, and you stay in these like little hostels or like houses
That's
that are free.
incroyable.
It's amazing.
That's really inspiring. Yes, that's really inspiring. I mean, not like it's.
Miles, come here.
What face are you making when you do that? Yes.
Oh Lord.
It's fierce, really fierce. My idea of an adventure is going to the 24/7 store in my local area with a shopping trolley
Okay.
looking for the reduced items.
Oh, that is an adventure.
But that's my idea of adventure. I'm very, very simple. I'm a simple girl. The eccentricities that come into my life aren't things that, you know.
Yeah, they're like the day-to-day adventures.
For me, I'm literally like deathly afraid of planes. So every time I get on a plane, I feel like I feel like I shouldn't be instilling this into him though.
Do you have a fear of planes, Miles?
No, I love
Okay,
going on
perfect.
planes.
Yeah,
they're
we
good.
love planes.
They
Planes
I
are-
like planes, but I have a fear of the planes going down.
That. See,
It's not gonna happen.
of course, it's not gonna happen. But I also have that fear. So for me, every time I go on a plane, that's an adventure for me. That feels quite scary.
To me, I actually just like the planes landing.
Yeah, it's so fun.
And also, I like when the planes take off because then
Same.
it makes my body numb.
What do you mean?
It makes your body numb. Exactly what he said.
Sorry.
It makes
I
your body
understand.
numb. Like
loud and
it does. Like you kind of feel like you're coming out of your chair. For me though, it's the taking off has become quite dire. Yes,
Like this. You
it's been a little bit more like this. Ooh.
mean like at the JFK airport? This.
Yeah.
A
Ooh.
little bit of. I'm not gonna try it.
Ah.
So where are you flying out of after this?
JFK today.
Do you have a favorite airport?
I think I've only been to one airport.
Is that JFK?
I've been to Newark.
Newark.
I've been to
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia. Hate
Yeah.
that one. Don't like that one.
Really? Wow.
Oh, is it nice now? Oh, I don't like Newark. Sorry, I had a good egg sandwich there.
Egg sandwich.
Egg, cheese.
That's a dangerous
bacon.
adventure
That's a dangerous adventure.
for me.
Miles, what dangerous adventures have you been on?
Dangerous adventures?
Yeah.
I think I've told you this earlier.
Skiing.
What?
Hiking where there's bears in the summertime.
Bears.
Yeah.
That's really scary.
Can you do an American accent?
Yes, I can.
Let me hear it.
I'm doing it right now.
Ooh. Can you do a British accent?
Nope, because I've never been to Bitter.
To Britain.
Yep.
Wait, maybe copy what I'm saying. Hi, my name is Miles.
Hi, my name is Miles.
That's so cute.
Hi, how's it going? My name's Julian. It's not good.
That was Australian.
It's Australian.
A
Yeah, I can't
little
do
bit
it.
Australian.
I tried.
That was decent though.
I could do an Australian accent.
Yeah, you're doing it
it's
really
easier
well.
for me.
Really well.
Have you ever sang about food?
Sang about food.
Yep.
In any of my songs, I don't know if I've mentioned food. I've mentioned drink though.
Okay, that literally answers my question.
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't mentioned. Yeah.
Simple yes or
That
no.
was a simple one.
Okay, do you ever get scared when you're performing on stage?
I'm really bad
Every
stage.
single time?
Yes, I have really bad stage fright. It's terrible. I shake on stage sometimes.
Really?
I shake in my boots.
When inspired you
Maybe
to
you should
be
be barefoot. Oh, sorry.
Da-
What'd you say?
When inspired you to be a singer?
I've always wanted to be a singer genuinely since I was a little girl. Since I was your age. 7.
Because you just saw.
Because you know what? I don't know what it was. Always played. Do you play an instrument?
I play the piano.
Yes, so did I. I still play it. And I thought that it was the only thing I could ever do because everything else was bad. Like, honestly, I used to be a really good runner. I used to be really fast. And then one day I just wasn't fast anymore. I'm not joking.
What happened?
No, I promise you, like, I was the fastest person in my class. And then one day, like, I promise you, like, my lungs just started to not have the same amount of room in them anymore. So I would get really
You
tired.
said time to sing.
And then I said, "What can
You said
these
what
lungs
other
do?
lung
They
thing?
can sing." And then I don't know. Ever since then, I've just always loved pop music. Do you know Mika?
Mm-hmm.
It was Mika. It started with Mika. My obsession with pop.
Do you like pop? Do you know pop music?
He's gonna do it.
Whenever you say pop,
Pop.
Miles, can I ask you a question, Miles? Do you know how to sing?
I'm not a good singer.
I'm a pretty bad singer too, Miles. We can be twinsies on that.
Okay. Have you ever wrote a song but nobody liked it?
That nobody in the world. I don't know. Maybe I definitely have a song that probably people agree isn't my best, but like I definitely don't know if I've written a song that nobody in the world has liked.
Not nobody in the world. Nobody in the audience liked it.
Oh, like in the crowd where they're like they
Yep.
think I'm really bad. Yeah. Oh my God, I've done shows and I know no one in that crowd was impressed. Like I'm telling you, when I first started performing, I was really trash. I think I'm better now. I think from reviews and from like, you know, people that have seen me develop,
Yeah.
I think I'm a lot better, and people have told me like you've got more confident, you sound better. But at the beginning, because even though I wanted to be a pop singer, I wasn't born for it. I don't like attention that much, you know?
Do you like attention?
Yes.
Yep, kind of.
That's adorable.
Oh, is that kinda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you are born for it. I was never this confident as a little.
Do you draw from your life and your experiences when you're writing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's about 50. I'd say there's 50% of my discography which is kind of coming from a fictional kind of place, a fictional plane, and the other half would be more of a like, yes, this is directly coming from my own thoughts and feelings. I'd say it was pretty, I guess for stronger fans, people that know me more, it would be maybe easier to discern. Oh hell, yeah, leg. I think it's easy to discern the difference.
So, part of adventuring
Hello.
is embarking into the unknown.
Uh-huh.
Is there something new in life you want to try, an unknown that you want to explore?
I want to try being an adult properly.
I love that.
Because I'm 23 and I'm turning 24 this year. And I just feel like I've not been...
What does being an adult mean to you?
It just means like doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I feel like I I feel like for the last few years I've been on autopilot because of
Mhm.
like my job or like, you know, and I feel like I let some days pass me by sometimes,
Mhm.
you know, doing my adventures, doing my escape rooms.
All your escape
I mean,
rooms
and it is every
adventures.
day, by the way. It is every day. But for me, it's like, I want to be present. I want to be an adult.
Mhm.
I want to like, oh my God, like imagine like moving, like I want to buy a house. I want to like
Which city
do
though?
that. I don't know. Maybe not even.
Any city.
Imagine
or
if it
maybe
was-
in the woods.
Imagine if it
Maybe on a
wa-
mountain.
Maybe never that. But maybe imagine if it was like a cabin. Imagine if it was that. Who knows? But my point is, I just want to like actually like
You're ready for the next
be
phase.
present. Yeah, I'm ready for
Mm.
the next phase of. I want to be an adult so bad. Like I want to have kids in 2 years, but that's too much. It's too much.
One of
Yeah, I've one of these little.
I'll say this.
monsters.
these? I'm 25. I feel like in the
You're
last
25. Okay.
Yes, I feel like in the last year I've been feeling more adult.
I want to have kids by 25. I don't think.
Really?
I know it's not. I don't feel like it's gonna happen because I am turning 24 this year, and I there's no like there's
Give
no
it like
there's no likely
give
contender.
it 4 years.
I might get. You're 25. When's your birthday?
July.
So you're turning 26.
Did you think I was older?
Mm,
Younger?
Ed's turned 26 just now.
Hey, happy birthday. Hey Miles, are you excited to be 25?
I'm
25.
more,
That's so adorable.
I'm more excited to be 8.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's coming up.
All right, we're almost at the end here. I got one last question that I think I want you to answer too, and then we'll do our gem, and then we'll be on our merry way. How's that sound?
Good.
All right, my last question for everybody here. I had this question with Miles in mind. If you had to go on an adventure, would you want it to be in the jungle, in the snow, or in the desert?
Well, I know what I'm saying.
None?
I'm saying jungle.
Really?
I nearly swore just then. Yeah, the jungle.
All right, all right.
I mean,
What do you think, Miles?
What did he say again?
the jungle.
The jungle, the desert, or the snow?
I knew that was coming. Yeah, that totally.
I'm
I
jungle.
could just
Jungle.
ski around.
You love it.
skiing.
Yeah, I already have poles.
Yeah, yeah. What's that?
It's an accoutrement of the ski.
What?
Accoutrement?
No. I've got anyway. I did get Little Miles something by the way.
You did. You got him a gem.
What's a gem? Yeah, I did. I got him a gem.
So part of the show is we're building. I know what you got, and it's funny because the idea of the show is that we give him something to put in a time capsule to open.
Oh.
This, Miles, this is much more fun and outside of that than usual.
Really? Really?
This is big.
Oh, I mean, it is fairly big.
All right, Miles, do you want to close your eyes?
It's all the way.
Could you
Okay.
grab it?
It's,
All right, Miles.
this is not. Yeah, it's
This
not.
is
fitting in
not gonna fit.
It's not fitting in this
Miles, you
box.
more just got like a sure. You just got kind of like a present. Can you close your eyes?
there. This is not gonna fit in that. But hey,
I saw it.
Oh my God.
it is.
That's so
whoa.
kind of you.
Let me just. I mean, whoa. You know what? It's.
Miles,
Hold
here,
on.
come
I
sit.
need to get it out.
And be thankful.
I didn't mean.
Oh my gosh! It's a British
It's a
telephone
British one
booth.
because guess what? Guess where I'm from.
Brittany.
Yes. What'd you say?
Brittany.
Great Britain. Or
Brittany
London.
Spears. I'm from Britain. And this is Big Ben is crazy. This is a telephone box. Do you know what? Have you ever seen this in your life?
I think.
Yeah. They don't have them anymore, really. There's only a few of them in London.
That's such a generous gift, Miles. What do you say?
Thank you.
Yeah. That's okay. It's not going to fit in your box, but you know what? Maybe you can do
Can we
this.
build this together, Miles?
Yep.
It might take a while, but
I know
it's
it looks
gonna
very
be...
complicated.
Oh, there's a light too.
Oh my
That's
gosh! A light
engineering.
brick.
Yes.
Is it an actual light inside?
Yeah,
I think
look,
so.
do you
There's
see
an
it?
LED, I
Glows.
think, yeah.
Or is that just the Lego?
No, Miles. It has like a LED light, and if you press it, it turns on. Anyway, that is a very sweet gift. Thank you. We'll save maybe the light brick in the time capsule. Well,
Thank
Miles,
you.
Come sit next to me
for
and we'll do our
having me.
goodbyes. Is there anything that you want to say before we go? Any hopes for the world, Miles?
So many.
My hopes for the future is that less people eat sugar, more people eat healthier.
Oh.
So people live longer lives.
You cloaked me.
And do you even have?
I don't know. I forgot to write one. My hope for the future. I hope we find more time to just have fun. I feel like there's too much work. I work all the time, and I want more time to play. I feel like, yeah.
In the weekends?
Even on the weekends, I wanna
More
run around
adventures.
more. Yeah, more adventures. What's your hope for the future?
A happy world for Miles.
Oh,
For when he reaches my age or your age or everyone's
old age.
my old age of 23.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. This was
No,
so
this
much
was
fun.
really fun.
Thank you for being on the podcast.
Thank you very much for having me.
It was a pleasure to meet
No,
you.
it's nice to meet you too. Thank
High
you guys.
five.
Ah.
My drawstring.
Oh,
no!
yeah.
Okay, well, cut.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Gems with Miles and Julian, with Julian Shapiro Barnum and Miles. Produced by me, Sophie Swartz. Associate produced by Mimi Michaels. Edited by Bailey Whitehead. Engineered by Kate Kearns. Music by Caleb Martin Rosenthal. Art by Maria Contreras. Talent booking by Jake Bunger. Please follow and subscribe to us at gems_pod. See you next time.